time for a Bears mock draft reaction here on Chicago Bears Now. My name is Harrison Graham. Both Mel Kiper and Daniel Jeremiah have released their latest NFL mock drafts, and we're going to go through who each of them selected for the Bears at number 10 overall. We'll start with Kiper of ESPN. He has Chicago selecting Georgia edge rusher Mykel Williams with the number 10 pick overall, and got to be honest, initial reaction, I don't love the pick. I like Mykel Williams as a prospect. He's a player we've talked about here on this show numerous times. I just don't like it at number 10. I don't like any of the edge rushers after Abdul Carter, at number 10. I mean, maybe Jalen Walker for certain schemes, but for Dennis Allen, not even him either. I just think it's a little bit too early. Here's Kiper when it comes to the Bears selection of Mykel Williams. I've gone offensive line for the Bears in my previous mock drafts, but that box was checked in free agency. And while the Bears also added Dayo, Odeyingbo, and Grady, Jarrett on the defensive front, they could still use someone like Williams coming off the edge. When I read that breakdown, you know what that tells me? That's a picking for need selection from Kiper. And look, you're trying to select for all 32 NFL teams when you do these mocks. I do them on my Forverts channel all the time. It's not going to be perfect, right? You're not going to go literal BPA for every single team. But I just don't, to me, you're taking like somewhere between the 15th and 20th best player, number 10 overall. And I'm just not in that business if I'm the Chicago Bears right now. Here's how Kiper's top 10 went for those wondering how he ended up with Mykel Williams. Cam Ward 1. Abdul Carter 2, Shedeur Sanders 3, Travis Hunter 4, Mason Graham 5, Ashton Jeanty 6, Tyler Warren 7, Jalen Walker 8, Jackson Dart 9, and then Mykel Williams. You got kind of the dream, other than Jeanty and Warren going early too. You got 3 quarterbacks in the top 9. Like that's the dream scenario. Now you would like Tetairoa McMillan getting in there as well, but you still have Will Campbell and Armand Mimbu on the board. I think they're better prospects than Mykel Williams. Now, if you want to say projection long-term, maybe Williams has a chance to be better. Like, obviously, these are all just like what we think and our analysis right here and now. We don't know for sure how they're going to be as pros. But Mykel Williams, like, he's not a plug-and-play, really, really good starter probably as a rookie. Like, he has development that still needs to take place in his game. Now, the good news is he's 20, 21 years old, one of the youngest players in this draft. He has the potential to be a high-level player. It's a very traitsy prospect, but to me, he's too low in terms of the BPA situation to take him at number 10 here. If I'm projecting a couple years down the road, I like the fit. I think the measurables of Dennis Allen, again, it's not even like an anti-Mykel Williams reaction here. It's just at 10, I don't think any of the edges after Abdul Carter are worthy taking that high, in my opinion, at this point right now. Like, there's just better guys out there. I'd rather take Mimbu. I'd rather take Will Campbell, even if you're unsure about his ability to play left tackle. And if you're going to say, well, Harrison, if you take an offensive lineman, they may not even play as a rookie. I don't think Mykel Williams is going to be a high-level player as a rookie. Most pass rushers aren't. Even the really good ones, right? Like Jarrett Verse. We all agree he was a really good rookie defensive lineman, right? Last year. He had 4.5 sacks. It's not like he was some dominant player. Like, it takes time, and Mykel Williams is way less polished and developed than a guy like Jarrett Verse is. The chance that he comes in here and has a high impact from day one, not saying you only draft for how they're going to be as day one, but that's the counter argument to, well, Will Campbell may not play as a rookie or Armand Mimbu. Okay, well, even if they may not start, well, Mykel Williams is probably a backup too. So that's my stance on that. I think there's better players. And a trade down, sign me up. Don't love it at number 10. Grade the pick of Mykel Williams at number 10 overall for the Chicago Bears. I'd probably give it like a C- D+. Like, is it the worst pick of all time? No. But to me, there's multiple players on my big board, which I'll have a big board video at some point before the draft, that I like over Mykel Williams. To me, he's more like 15 to 20 of where I'd want to take him in this draft. Okay, coming up, Daniel Jeremiah. He released his latest mock as well. We'll see who he has the Bears taking at number 10 overall. But first, I'll tell you guys about today's sponsor. That is Turtle Beach, the number one gaming headsets and accessories out there are from Turtle Beach. I'm rocking a Turtle Beach headset today, and listen, I play video games when I can, don't have as much time that I used to, but when I do, Turtle Beach, best headsets out there. It's basically like you're cheating when you game because it picks up audio so clearly. Uh, Check out the all new Stealth 700 headset, as the sound quality and comfort are incredible. Get 10% off with code chat at turtlebeach.com/chat. The 3D spatial audio has taken my gaming to the next level, especially when I play games like Call of Duty, Fortnite with my buddies. Again, the audio is just incredible. You can feel your opponents all around you. The Stealth 700 headset also has the industry's first ever crossplay dual wireless transmitter system. That means you can seamlessly switch between your PC and console with just a click of a button. Gets even better. While being connected to your console, the Stealth 700 can connect with your phone for music streaming or taking calls all at the same time. Listen to your favorite songs while gaming, all done with the Stealth 700. Check out turtlebeach.com/chat. Use code chat right now to get 10% off your first purchase, your entire order right now. It's code chat at turtlebeach.com/chat. Tell them we sent you and get the ultimate immersive gaming experience with Turtle Beach today. Okay, so Daniel Jeremiah goes Will Campbell at number 10 overall. Obviously, a polarizing prospect. Can he play left tackle? Is he a guard? Where does he fit in the NFL? Let's get to DJ's kind of explainer here, and then we'll kind of react. He said, quote, the overall of the offensive line is now complete. The new left tackle in place. Chicago's trio of March O-line acquisitions, obviously Tooney, Jackson, and Dahlman there, would be sandwiched between two top 10 picks in Will Campbell and right tackle Darnell Wright. So obviously he's saying this is your left tackle, Chicago. Come get him. Will Campbell, your left tackle. And there's a lot of varying opinions on if he can be a left tackle in the NFL. I'll be honest, as someone who I feel like I have good knowledge, but I'm certainly not an expert. I'm not an NFL scout, but just following trends and history of guys who play tackle in the NFL, I do think it's a bit of a tough sell, not only given the shorter arm length, but the wingspan as well. The wingspan of Will Campbell is 4 inches shorter than an average offensive tackle wingspan in the NFL. That's pretty significant. Now, I've also said this all along. If you think Will Campbell can play left tackle, he's an excellent athlete. He has excellent technique. That's a home run pick. It really, really is. Even if you want Braxton Jones to start this year and you want Will Campbell to groom behind him at left tackle, you can get some reps at guards, whatever the case may be. Like, if you think he can play left tackle, I love it, but I do question how teams, and especially the Bears, who have valued arm length a ton in the past, if they would view him that way. Subscribe to the channel for the latest Bears news, rumors, live streams, and more. Hit that sub button. We will be live on Friday this week instead of Thursday, because I will be out in Frisco for the Big 12 Combine. A lot of NFL draft prospects working out for teams, so we'll be out there covering that. We'll have some content on that as well. Another reason to subscribe, follow me on social, so be sure to do just that. Can Will Campbell play left tackle? That's the million-dollar question. Some teams are going to think he can. Some teams are going to think he cannot. Pre-Ben Johnson, this team, I think, would heavily doubt Will Campbell can play left tackle. But maybe Ben Johnson will bring a different perspective. I just know historically, based on how the Bears have evaluated offensive linemen, the measurables really matter. They really, really matter. He's sub 33-inch arms. And by the way, 33 is on the lower end, and he's sub 33. And his wingspan is sub 78 inches. Willie Lampkin, a 5'10 guard/center, has a longer wingspan than Will Campbell. It is a uniquely low wingspan for a potential tackle and even a guard in the NFL. I like the player a lot. I would take him over Mykel Williams here. I've just lowered Campbell on my preference a little bit because I don't know if he can play tackle. Even, everybody says, oh, just kick him inside, play guard. I agree. I think he would be a really good guard, but it still takes time. Like, it would be learning and playing a new position and different stance and all that stuff. So I definitely like this pick better. I just don't know if I agree fully with Jeremiah, who I fully acknowledge has way more knowledge than me on this type of stuff. That, oh, yeah, he's just there's your left tackle for the next decade. I'm not sure, and I'm definitely not sure that the Bears view it that way, given their history when evaluating offensive linemen, tackles in particular. Okay, better pick at 10, Mykel Williams or Will Campbell? To me, it's Campbell. Like, Will Campbell, solid B+ pick. He'll play somewhere, right? Like, you trust the tape, trust the technique. He will be a starter, if not this year, next year at the latest, somewhere on your offensive line. Mykel Williams, it's more of a home run swing. I think it's a little bit early, more boom bust. MW for Williams, WC for Campbell. Give us your thoughts below. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Like I said, we will have updates from the Big 12 Combine about some NFL draft prospects. We'll have some footage as well. Should be fun. So give me a follow over there at HGramNFL. We'll see you soon.